feel like an education at Bishop Ryan involves more than a general education. It involves a spiritual immersion and a teaching of core virtues and values that develop our children as a whole. So my kindergartner comes home talking about addition and sight words, but he also talks about things like self-discipline and generosity and honesty and circumspection, and it's really exciting watching him grow not only intellectually, but also morally and emotionally and spiritually. There's nothing more we want to invest in than our children's futures. And this whole person approach to education at Bishop Ryan is the perfect fit. If, what you want taught at school is what you're teaching at home.
I feel like if you want an impactful voice in your children's education, and not only that, but the decision making of the school, this is a perfect place to do it.
When you're trying to raise your children, preparing them for the world in this culture with technology, knowing that they come to a place where human relationships are valued and strongly encouraged to be developed, setting that foundation for them is what makes my husband and I absolutely certain that this is the right environment for them. You can tell that the environment is positive and God is in everything that you see and do here. I used to look at it as education and the value of the education and then Catholic school. And now I see that it has to be combined because the value of the Catholic component, you can't have this without this anymore. Most importantly, we are growing mothers and fathers someday, and they will be in charge of their household and their children. The foundation is not easy to build. You need it every day, and you need to be exposed to everyone around you, building that foundation so that by the time you get to where you need to be, it's strong enough to withstand whatever comes your way.
Growing up, I wasn't Catholic, so we didn't do the mealtime prayers. We didn't go to church every Sunday. And for my kids to be, hey mom, we forgot to pray. Okay, let's do that. They've taught me way more than I could have ever learned by just reading it. But having a school where everybody's on the same page as far as morals and values, it's huge, super important. School here, it's not just teachers, it's a family, and it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable as my kids get older to let them go out into the world. I know they're gonna be strong individuals and strong in their faith. I love being a Bishop Ryan Lion.
That's one thing I tell people when we talk about Bishop Ryan or other schools. I just say you have to go there. You have to get in the door, walk down the hall, and just take it in. I get a really friendly, homey family feel, and I always have from the first time we came.
The halls of Ryan, it is a family, I think is the best word to describe it. When you walk in and just the familiarity with all the faces, the warmth of the faculty and staff that work here, you see it day in and day out. We kind of laugh now that our youngest has started to go to school here. Leo, even in preschool last year, we'd walk down the hallways with him, and he'd be giving knuckles to the seniors. And
the custodians,
he was very well known from the oldest kids all the way down to the preschool, which is an experience you obviously don't get in some of the larger schools, but something you certainly appreciate and like to see here at Ryan.
The people, I think, are wonderful. They want everybody to, be their very best, and they're looking out for our kids, I think.
We love being Bishop Ryan Lions.